Hey SnapFlash Fam, it's time to celebrate! Botswana has just marked Independence Day, and President Mokgweetsi Masisi gave a powerful message to the nation, reflecting on the country's incredible journey to freedom and prosperity. How did Botswana overcome the challenges of independence? What's next for this thriving democracy? Stick around to find out! Before we jump in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to SnapFlash for all the latest on Botswana's inspiring journey. President Masisi's message was one of reflection and gratitude. He honored Botswana's founding leaders like Sir Seretse Khama, who fought to establish a democratic and free Botswana.
As we rejoice, let us remember to pay homage to our forefathers, whose sacrifices have allowed us to enjoy the freedoms we have today. Let us gather in our communities, with our families, to celebrate the monumental chapter in our nation's history when we gained our independence. It is a day that echoes not only with the triumphs of our past, but resonates with the promise of our future. 58 years ago, on September 30th, 1966, Botswana emerged from the shadows of being a British protectorate, where she had limited governmental power and economic prospects. As a people, we stepped into the light of self-determination and sovereignty. It was a day forged by the dreams and sacrifices of our ancestors, who envisioned a free and prosperous nation. Their courage paved the way for us to stand here as a proud nation, celebrating our independence, united in our diversity and rich cultural heritage. Notwithstanding this beautiful story of our past, our independence celebration is also a critical moment for reflection, a time to take stock of the journey we have traveled as a people and to reflect on our future as we move forward with nation building. As you may recall, our journey to independence was not without its challenges. The challenges were daunting, yet our leaders had the foresight to see the potential of our great land. They firmly believed that even the most arduous journey begins with a single step. In the face of adversity, we laid the foundations of a new nation underpinned by the principles of development, unity, self-reliance, and democracy, which work in concert to produce a democratic nation characterized by peace, justice, mutual respect, and prosperity for all. Our first president, Sir Seretse Khama, alongside other great leaders, embraced the challenges of nation building. They recognized the importance of inclusivity and participation in governance and established institutions that prioritize the voice of the people. From being one of the poorest nations in the world at the time of our independence, Botswana has risen spectacularly to become a beacon of stability and growth on the continent. The discovery of diamonds in 1967 profoundly led to the transformation of our economy. Our gross domestic product, GDP, growth rate became one of the highest in the world. As a matter of fact, Botswana's GDP pivoted at no less than 9.2% for a period of 20 years between 1975-1976 and 1995-1996. But the real diamond of Botswana is our resilience and unity as a people. Consequently, Botswana has reached two transitions, first becoming a middle-income country and subsequently upgrading to an upper-middle-income status before the global financial meltdown of 2007-2008. Today, our nation stands as an example of what can be achieved when people work together towards a common goal. Botswana's exceptional journey of development can be likened to that of a diamond that is transformed from a rough stone by being cut, polished, and fashioned into various kinds of jewelry to deliver exquisite pleasure to the end user. It is a journey marked by remarkable strides in health, education, water, and infrastructure, among others. Today, we celebrate not just our past achievements, but also our bright future as we look toward greater economic diversification and sustainable growth. Botswana Bitsu, let me highlight that recently, with remarkable foresight, the government introduced policies, projects, and programs that highlight the continuous quest for sustainable development, inclusive growth, and prosperity for all Botswana. Agriculture has always been a cornerstone of Botswana's economy and a means of sustenance for its people. By implementing initiatives such as Temolototlo and Tuolototlo, we are not only investing in food security, but also empowering our farmers, many of whom have faced challenges since pre-independence, such as drought, poor rains, climate change, just to name but a few. These initiatives will enable Botswana to be self-reliant, fostering economic independence and reducing dependency on food imports, and enabling Botswana to be a prosperous and self-sufficient nation in food security, just as envisaged by our forefathers. By providing support to farmers, enhancing agricultural productivity, and ensuring food security, we are empowering and uplifting the livelihoods of our communities and at the same time creating jobs. I encourage all Botswana, particularly the youth, to enroll in these programs. Our embrace of technology and digitalization signifies our commitment to modernize our economy and promote innovation, which are essential for productivity and the self-governance envisaged during our independence. The Smart Bots initiative and other technology advancements are instrumental in positioning Botswana as a player in the global economy, allowing us to harness the power of innovation to drive national development. This harks back to our independence vision of building an independent and capable citizenry that can compete and thrive in an ever-evolving world. A robust infrastructure is crucial for economic growth and the well-being of citizens. The recent policy direction, the development and improvement of roads, housing, and educational facilities represents our commitment to fulfilling the promise of independence, creating a conducive environment for all Botswana to flourish. Accessible and affordable infrastructure ensures that all Botswana, regardless of geographical location or societal class and economic situations, can participate in the national economy, thus reinforcing the principles of equity and opportunity for all citizens, which we aspired for when we gained independence. Access to clean water and sustainable energy is fundamental for any nation aiming to be independent and prosperous. By addressing water supply challenges and investing in renewable energy, Botswana is working towards a self-sufficiency envisaged at independence. These initiatives reduce reliance on external resources and strengthen our ability to provide for our citizens, promoting the autonomy that our forefathers fought for. The introduction of free education came after the realization that Botswana can only enjoy her independence provided there is a deliberate and intentional human resource capacity building, because our forefathers long envisaged that education is the backbone of a free society. The reforms implemented in our educational system aim to empower young Botswana with the skills and knowledge necessary to drive the nation forward. Education is a cornerstone of democracy and independence. It requires our people with the necessary skills to participate meaningfully in governance, innovation, and economic activities. Our commitment to education ensures that the values of freedom and self-determination continue to thrive in our society. The fight for independence also encompassed and continues to be a quest for equality and justice for all citizens, irrespective of gender, race, or creed. By advancing policies that promote equality and equal land rights, Botswana is taking significant steps towards realizing the ideals of independence. Empowering women economically strengthens families and communities and fosters social cohesion, underpinning the spirit of unity that defined our independence struggle. These are examples of milestones achieved since independence, which reflect our collective efforts to embody the principles of self-governance, empowerment, and unity that our forefathers fought for so valiantly. As we celebrate our independence today, let us recognize these achievements not only as progress, but as a reaffirmation of our commitment to a future where every Botswana enjoys the fruits of freedom, prosperity, and dignity in a nation that is truly ours. Together, we can ensure that the dream of independence is not simply a moment in time, but a thriving reality for generations to come. Botswana Bitso, in light of the achievements we have made to date and the challenges that face us going forward, there is need for a fundamental reorientation of our perspectives to life, to the economy, to politics, and to social relations in all settings of life. This is what is demanded of us by the fifth and last pillar of the Reset and Reclaim agenda, enunciated in May 2021, namely mindset change. Launched in July 2023, The Chain campaign is pivotal to nation building, and as a collective, we have a responsibility to build a better and prosperous Botswana for our future generation. The Chain campaign, no matter how big or small, will surely make a significant impact, foster harmony, peace, stability, and security in our nation. To achieve this, we need to allow our differences to be our strength. This is the principle our forefathers upheld through decades. Botswana Bitsu, this year's celebration of our independence anniversary comes at a time when the country is gearing itself for the 13th general elections. You are well aware that I dissolved the 12th Parliament on the 5th of September 2024 and also issued a writ of election for both the National Assembly and councils. The great day of the 30th of October 2024 is at hand. The 30th and 31st October 2024 have been declared public holidays so as to enable you ample time to cast your vote and then go back to work in time. Accordingly, I implore all of the registered voters to go and exercise their constitutional right to choose a government for the next 5 years. All of the parties that have duly complied with the Electoral Act are in the heat of electioneering. Certainly, I am also confidently in the race, seeking the renewal of my mandate for a second and final term as the President of Botswana. As we relish the freedoms and rights granted to us, let us remember that our strength lies in our unity. It is essential that we uphold the values of peace and respect, not only to honor those who fought for our independence, but also to create a secure environment for future generations. Lastly, may you enjoy the festivities with utmost responsibility and care. To protect limb, soul, and property, embrace one another with love, and share with neighbors your best meals of the Independence Day celebrations. Let us look out for each other, for Botswana is bigger than all of us.
In the lead-up to the Independence Day celebrations, several outstanding individuals were recognized for their exceptional contributions to Botswana's growth and development. These awards, a symbol of the nation's gratitude, were conferred in various categories. Naledi ya Botswana Award, presented for outstanding service to the Republic of Botswana. Presidential Order of Honor, awarded for efficient and devoted service to the country. Presidential Order of Meritorious Service, given for actions or services that have benefited Botswana significantly. Presidential Certificate of Honor, recognizing long and faithful service to the nation. These awards are a reflection of Botswana's commitment to recognizing the hard work, dedication, and patriotism of its citizens across various sectors. Botswana's Independence Day came alive at the National Stadium with traditional dances, music, and a display of the country's rich heritage. The message? Botswana has come a long way, but the future holds even greater promises. President Masisi's speech was a reminder of how far Botswana has come, and how much more the nation can achieve through unity and resilience. Feeling proud of Botswana's journey? Make sure to hit subscribe and stay tuned to SnapFlash for more inspiring stories and updates. That's it for now, SnapFlash fam. Keep the celebrations going, and we'll catch you in the next video.